Hi, this is Shay Veronica. Me and Mottley is talking about a calorie counter, and she knows already that it's not going to work. I don't know who is designing it for Barbados because it has to be designed for particular sections of cultures because you eat differently and the portions are different. So I can see it being outfitted for Barbados because we do have calorie counters in America, but Barbados is a different territory. So she's talking about the calorie counter and wondering how many calories would be in pudding and sauce and cuckoo and that kind of stuff. So you're saying that if a Barbadian, a homegrown Bajan, decides to use that calorie counter and realizes that cuckoo, and all that gravy they have around the cuckoo, it swims in gravy, and that is like maybe 3,500 calories. You think that Bajans are going to cut that cuckoo in four and have a quarter of a serving of what they usually eat? No. You think Bajans are going to give up eating pork belly if they realize it's 2,000 calories for just one meal? No. They're not going to give up pudding and sauce. They're not going to give up rum. Do you know how many calories is in rum? Enough calories in alcohol. And do you think that they're going to give up anything, mac and cheese and ramen noodles? No. Do you understand what the salt content is in ramen or ramen noodles and the salt content in food you get from Chefette and those fast food joints? Do you realize the amount of salt and calories you're putting in your body? They do, but they don't care. A homegrown Bajan will not care. They're not going to put away their PlayStations. They're not going to put away their cell phones. They're not going to go to the beach more often. They're not going to run on the sand more often. They're not going to do anything differently. Homegrown Barbadians are comfortable and they like how things are. So you have to figure with this thing that she's talking about that maybe it's more money from Bajans into someone else's pocket. Is she getting a kickback from this? I don't know, but Andrew is a good guy, so I don't understand why he was sitting next to her with this nonsense. But anyhow, she's talking about a calorie counter, and like I said, in Barbados, it's not going to work because people are going to eat the way that they always have eaten, and they're not going to take a quarter or a smattering. They're not going to just have just a spoonful of what they usually eat a whole plate full of. They're not going to do it. They're not going to stop drinking sweet drinks. They're not going to do it. So me and Mottley, sit down on this one, okay? Please, sit down.